They're off. Handy Dandy bounced out of there. Durante, Almanera. 4 across the course, Sumter, Balnikhov by the stands for the first time. Durante by ahead. Sumter, Almanera, Handy Dandy, Balnikhov onto the clubhouse turn. Now Sumter on the outside. Matches strides. It is Sumter and Durante. Sumter goes on with it. Mike Smith says, let's go. Opening it up by 3. Durante is second. Almanera, Balnikhov, and finally Handy Dandy, 6.5 away from front-running Sumter. On a comfortable lead, it's 3.5 lengths. Durante is next. Balnikhov is on the inside. Almanera, the stablemate, by 1. And finally, Handy Dandy. Continuing in the run on the backstretch. And it's Sumter by 2. Durante is next. Then it's Almanera, Balnikhov, and Handy Dandy. It is Sumter, just a half now. Durante next in second. Balnikhov is following up in third. Handy Dandy is fourth. Almanera is on the outside in fifth. They come to the top of the stretch in the Singletary Stakes. Sumter is there. Durante is second. Balnikhov is on the inside. Handy Dandy is on the outside. Sumter and Balnikhov. It's Sumter, Balnikhov, Sumter and Balnikhov and Handy Dandy. Sumter, Balnikhov, Handy Dandy. 3 of them hit the wire right together in a thriller. Returning to the Run Happy winner's circle, it is 3 wins in a row for Sumter. The 3-year-old Warfront colt out of A Little Bit Sassy. Bred in Kentucky by Bass Stables, owned by Perry R. Bass II or Ramona S. Bass. Richard Mandela, the winning trainer, and Mike Smith aboard for the thrilling victory in the Singletary, timed in 1 minute 34 and 65/100ths. Ladies and gentlemen, calling your attention to the Run Happy winner's circle. Today's featured Singletary Stakes is named for the winner of the 2004 Breeders' Cup Mile, which was run at Lone Star Park. Presenting the Singletary Trophy is Janine Holloway, who was part of the Little Red Feather Racing Partnership that owned Singletary, who was trained by Don Chatlos and earned more than $1.7 million. Again, Santa Anita welcomes Janine Holloway of Little Red Feather Racing as she presents the Singletary Trophy.
A tenacious victory today from Sumter. Hall of Famer Mike Smith joins me here. I saw you give him a little pat, some extra love after the race. What was it like getting to know this horse and riding him today?
You know, he's such a professional. He's so straightforward and just so full of class. So there's not a, you get to know him pretty quick. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Miss Ramona Bass and her son Perry for giving me the opportunity to ride this colt when Flavian couldn't be here. And Mr. Mandela called me, told me I could ride him. I was really excited, and I was glad to pull it off. I mean, it was a tremendous race. All 3 of them horses are going to go on to win some pretty big races.
They say some of those classy horses, they just do everything right. Did you immediately feel that today as you jumped aboard?
Exactly. And going into the first turn, he runs his left lead really, really well. As a matter of fact, I mean, you can really use that to your advantage sometimes, especially on milers, good milers. And so in the first turn, when he went over to his left lead, boy, he opened up about another half a length on the horse inside of me. So I went ahead and used it to my advantage and secured the lead and was able to give him somewhat of a breather in between. And we were running quick, but I mean, he does things so easy. And then again on the second turn, he ran the turn really, really well. Reminded me a lot of a horse called Lure that I used to ride that runs their left lead so good. And we were able to hold on because there were some really great horses coming at us.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
We're talking about some very good milers here indeed. Sumter, the Singletary today. Mike Smith likening him to Lure as well. What an afternoon for the Hall of Famer already, and still several more opportunities to go.